Check out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back.
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of the strikes, but the build-up from all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilt. And once he gets him to the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions.
Yeah, he'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. You think we see that tonight?
Stockton slap, but it's just so disrespectful. But I love watching. It's so Nate Diaz.
Gotta get you a Lafayette slap or something. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight, one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching the pride of Stockton, California here tonight. Here's the lightweight contender, former University of Northern Colorado wrestler Justin Gaethje. We've spent a lot of time with this young man. We both think he is one of, if not the most exciting fighter in the sport today. But he doesn't lean on those wrestling chops. He's worried about wrestling fatigue, and the results certainly speak to him having the right approach, though.
As you said, John, University of Northern Colorado wrestler, All-American.
Right.
He was an All-American, but to this point, he has not scored one takedown. He doesn't need to. He wants to go in there and he wants to fight. He said he shows up to put on a highlight. His nickname's the Highlight, and he has earned that and is justified every time he steps foot in the octagon. Just a fantastic mixed martial artist with a full toolbox of skill at his disposal.
And when he has faced adversity, he has come back stronger than ever. Ask his recent victims, James Vick and the aforementioned Edson Barboza. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nate Diaz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, early round action here. All eyes once again on the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje. He has got a highlight reel to compete with any man or woman in this sport, and he believes in this matchup he will have the striking advantage, and he is going to try to make his opponent feel his power early and often.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Gaethje.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. So more output, at least in the early going. I'm not sure if there was a gentleman's agreement for no feeling out. They are getting after it right out of the chute.
No feeling out process. These guys are here to end this fight quickly.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. You wonder if the offensive fighter's going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Inside leg kick is there by Gaethje. Pocket presence and punches and pressure and pace. It's a lot of P's, but when you're fighting Nate Diaz, you better be prepared because he is coming and he is not stopping until the final horn. Nice job by him defensively. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Big right hand there. Just over 3 minutes to go. So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch. Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Overhand left.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Diaz's eye is closing up. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Gaethje.
That one landed, yep.
2 minutes to go in round one. Lands the lead left punch. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Superman punch lands. Oh, man. How's the accuracy land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, now for the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job breaking. Pressure here. Now he's backed up.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Gaethje's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, so Justin Gaethje putting on a show as usual, and we feel very privileged to have these seats, but specifically when this man fights, it is a sight to behold.
You know, John, we always say stuff like he's your favorite fighter's favorite fighter.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad, and this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Timely defense there, huge block for him. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Big moments on both sides in round one. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
All right, with that, we have arrived at our second round. Justin Gaethje versus Nate Diaz. Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People think he's...
Massive hit kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh! Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing shot.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something.
Oh, he's wobbled now.
Big shot lands from both guys.
Diaz is bleeding heavily from the mouth right now. Can't imagine how good that must taste, but that cut on his lip is only getting worse by the minute. Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Good kick. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they were.
Justin Gaethje!
Oh, my goodness.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Justin "The High